Hello everybody. Yes, this time it is about your examination. I'm talking about 2022 examination, the standard 10 ICSE people who are going to appear. So yes, there is a change. Yesterday only we got the notification and I'm going to talk about all of that. So there are 3-4 things that we need to keep in mind. Number 1, there are going to be 2 semester exams. Sem 1 is going to be in November. Sem 2 is going to be somewhere in March and April. Both the examinations will be for 80 marks each. I repeat, 80 marks each. It's not a 40 marks paper, it's an 80 mark paper. That's very clear and very sure. The first paper, that is your Sem 1, which you're going to write, is going to be a 80 mark MCQ paper online. But there is no clarity whether the online exam is going to happen from home or whether you're going to be writing it from school. So if it is from school, obviously things are different, and from home, I know you understand. I hope you understand what I mean to say over here. So my only recommendation or suggestion to you all would be you should really practice well so that you are well prepared for your exam, and don't be under any notion that you will get to copy or anything like that. You really have to practice well. Now the examination is going to be in MCQ, but what is going to be the paper pattern, nothing has been mentioned yet. So we'll have to wait for the next circular to come in. What is going to be the paper pattern? What are the timings? Will there be a time slot available to you? All those questions yet to be answered. Right now the only info for Sem 1 is that it's going to be an 80 marks paper. It's going to be online, from where we don't know. The portion for 80 marks, Sem 1, Sem 2 has been released already. So we know what the portion is now. So I'm going to tell you what exactly the portion for Sem 1 is and for Sem 2 is. So Sem 1, you have goods and service taxes, that is GST. Now again in Sem 1, whatever the reduced portion was there is still there. So reduced portion you don't have to study. What do I mean by this is whatever they had reduced earlier is not there for your exam for sure. Okay. So Sem 1 you've got GST. In that only intrastate, no interstate. Banking. Then there is algebra. In that you have linear inequations. Okay. Then the next one we have is quadratic equations. Everything in that full chapter. Then solving problems also. Ratio proportion. The ratio part which was not there 3 years back is still not there. Rest everything is there. Remainder and factor theorem, that is factors of polynomials, everything is there. After that the next topic, matrices, again everything is there except for transfers, which I had already told you last time, also not there. So the next one is AP, that is the arithmetic progression, also there. Word problems are not there from this chapter, and similarity, only the first exercise in case if you're following Selena is there. That is 15A. Rest all exercises are cancelled. So basically what you have is only the SAS test, SSS test, AA test, and CSST, CAST, what we used to use. This is it, your portion for your first term. The portion for second term is here. You've got reflection, you got section and midpoint formula, you got equations of line, completely everything is there in that. The next topic you have is circles, tangents, everything is there. No properties have been cancelled here again. Okay, what they clearly mention over here is only application of circle theorems in solving numericals. Numerical problems are included. So that means maybe the proofs are not going to be asked. Only numerical questions are going to be involved. The next one is your cylinder, cone, sphere. So in the spheres and hemispheres is cancelled, which was cancelled previously, is again not coming. What you have is only mensuration and that's it. Okay, I mean cylinder and cones, and that's it. The next one is trigonometry. Again in this, the complementary angles, that is exercise C, if you are following Selena, is still not there. The rest of the things are there. And then we have measures of central tendency, that is your mean, median, mode, everything, along with ogive and histogram. So you need to really practice that well, and this is one topic which I believe is going to have a lot of weightage. And then the last topic, probability. Again in this, simple problems on single events. So 2 dice, all those type of questions are not there. So that's your portion for Sem 1 and Sem 2. Another clarity they've given is whatever is in Sem 1 will not be repeated in Sem 2. So Sem 1 you study, that's it. Then you study for Sem 2. So that's the pattern. Now let me tell you about the marking scheme. So they say the total papers will be 80 marks each. Whatever marks you get will be reduced down to 40. So let's say in Sem 1 you scored 70, in Sem 2 you scored 60. So Sem 1 70 will be brought down to 35, Sem 2 60 will be brought down to 30, and the total of 2 is 65. That will be your aggregate on 80. Another 20 marks coming from internals will be added. So let's say you got 20 and 20 in internals, so total becomes 85. That's what the total is. They are not going to take average. What they're doing is sem 1 they'll reduce to half, sem 2 they'll reduce to half and add the two along with your internals. That's what the pattern is. Now what could be the motive according to me? They are playing safe. They are wanting to take at least one test right now, because we don't know what's going to happen again in March and April, whether exams may happen, may not happen. So right now, since things are under control, they want to take at least one exam so they have some marks in their hands. According to me, it's a really good move that the ICSE has taken, and we really need to support this move. There's nothing to panic. We'll come up with all kinds of MCQ question papers. We'll provide it to you. Whatever from my end, I will try my best to provide it to you all so that you get good practice before you go for the exam. There is nothing to panic. It's really going to be a good option for you and you all will do well. I'm 100% sure. Few questions yet unanswered because we don't know. We have to wait for the board. Let's have some patience. Question 1 that's unanswered is whether the exam is going to be online at home or from school, but it's online for sure. Second question, what is going to be the paper pattern? Third question, what is going to be the time limit? So all these questions we still don't know. Fourth question, the second sem, whether it's going to be online, offline, MCQs, nothing has been mentioned on that as well. So let's take one day at a time. Let's not get really panic about anything. You just need to understand one thing. Right now we are preparing for sem 1. Your portion I have already told you, prepare for it. The MCQs, once we come to know the pattern, we'll give you the MCQ question papers, start practicing that. Give your sem 1, then we'll talk about sem 2. Take one day at a time is what my advice to all of you all is. Don't panic, don't bother, and aram se you will sail through. We are there for you. Time and again, anything new comes up, I will update you on that. Until the next video I make, please take care, stay safe, pray for everyone and be honest. Bye.